Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show.
Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Welcome to the place you need to be at if you care about the political landscape of the motherland
Yes.
of Africa. Do you know that some people still don't know what is the motherland?
That's
In this
hard
world,
to believe.
There's definitely some people in China. If you say, I'm from the motherland, they'll be like, what are you talking about? Yeah.
Really?
Some Chinese, I'm sure. They'll be like, motherland? We've never heard of the motherland. Where's the motherland? Some people, some Chinese don't even know if Africa exists.
No, they know Africa exists.
No, I'm saying some.
Oh, some, yes.
Yes, I'm saying some. I'm not saying Chinese people don't know.
Okay.
I'm saying some.
I was about to say, no, I was like, no, they know because they're getting their stuff from here.
Puppet president. They call these puppets presidents in Africa. These ones that are definitely puppets. Sometimes they call them president, especially on mainstream media.
Yeah.
President Ruto media briefing.
It sounds so professional.
President holds media briefing at State House in a tie, in a blue
pink
suit,
tie.
in a pink. Yeah, he's putting some styles around here.
Yes.
He's coming out here to show the Gen Zs, look, I have guts, huh? I'm not going nowhere, and I'm gonna do this press conference with a freaking pink tie.
Yeah, I'm standing my ground.
Yes, Ruto must go what? Ruto ain't going nowhere. They are bounce. No,
Yeah,
no, no.
you put me here, I'm going to do my job.
Just because you put me here doesn't mean you can take me out of here. No, you said yes to the democratic system, and so therefore you must accept that the democratic system has a process. There's a due process. You don't. It's not just coming in here. I took an oath. To protect and to defend the Constitution of Kenya. Now, I never took an oath to be removed by some freaking hashtag.
That is
Hashtag
true.
Ruto must go my ass. That's not going to happen here. There's due process here. I took an oath to defend and protect the Constitution of Kenya.
Yes,
So-
even that due process, I have full control over that due process. So I can take as long as I want.
And in fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reappoint a new Attorney General also, if I want to. Let me make it a female. Let me make her a female. Yeah, she needs to be a female. What's her name? Rebecca? I heard something Rebecca.
Rebecca Mone.
Rebecca who?
I don't know how if I'm pronounced. Where is it? Attorney General Rebecca Mahono.
She's apparently the first female Attorney General
Oh,
in Kenya.
in Kenya,
Of course, in Kenya. Yeah, it's good. We are not sexist. We if you deserve the position, then you should take the position. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Man or woman, if you can do it, if you are competent, if you have the IQ and the dignity, you are welcome to take the position.
Yeah.
Yes. But for me, my concern is this is the same puppet Ruto that chose the previous cabinet. Somebody else should have been here to choose a new cabinet. But no, it's his administration. Do you think puppet Ruto has made a decisive decision to have a better approach this time round?
With his new cabinet in place.
With his new cabinet in place, with a little bit of time left that he still has in this particular place, that State House.
I don't think so.
You have to elaborate.
I don't think that he has given the much, although it seems like he has given much thought about what the protest is about and what changes need to be done. I just think he's honestly prolonging things, and this new cabinet, I think he's just also now going to be able to also prolong things because he's saying, no, these people, they have to fill in their new positions, get used to their new positions and things like that. So I think it's just another tactic to prolong things.
So his previous cabinet didn't really do much, according to him.
Yeah.
So Ruto, why did you dissolve the previous cabinet? Because the Gen Z said so? And you want to prove to us that you are listening to us? Look, I'm even dissolving the entire cabinet. Or did you dissolve them because you believe they were doing an incompetent job? And if they were doing an incompetent job, Why did it have to take a freaking protest and 50 lives for you to freaking dissolve it and bring a new one?
Yeah, for Gen Z to be pointing out that your cabinet is corrupt and now you're basically forced to do something about it. But we have this comment here by Calvin. Welcome, Calvin. He's saying Ruto just recycled his cabinet.
Yeah. You know what recycle means?
Yeah.
It means you used it before.
Yes, they were in other positions and he just moved them around.
That was the last comment. That's the one you saw there?
Yeah, Calvin.
But before Calvin, there was Birima. I think it's Birima. That's how you say it.
Yes.
They said, I can't wait, guys. Thank you so much for your hard work. I really appreciate you. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. And praying for us. She's praying for us, he or she. That's a she,
That's a
right?
she, yes.
She's praying. Thank you very much.
Thank
you very much. We appreciate. This is hard work. But thank God we love doing it, so it's passion.
That
you know
is
what I'm
so
saying?
true. It makes a complete difference if you actually love what you're talking about and you're passionate about it.
Yes, it does. That's why they say you must follow your passion. Mm-hmm. That's why, for example, I studied marketing, but I'm not even doing marketing.
You're marketing for a better Africa.
I'm marketing with this loud tone.
Yes.
Am I marketing? Me screaming like this means I know things about marketing, right?
No.
No?
Marketing is not about the loudness.
It's a way to market also.
It is a way. It's a
now you agree with me again.
No, but
you just said it's not.
But wait, when I thought about it a little bit more, it is a tactic to get people's attention, yes. But to hold their attention is what you are saying. And how you are saying it also, it helps.
So marketing means that right now I'm going to use my tone and I'm going to use my tools and say, look here, this is called Rules Voices. Mm-hmm. You see how I did that? We were talking about marketing. We were talking about marketing.
Yes.
And I had to bring in Rules Voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, to market Rules Voices. Mm-hmm. Guys, the website will be up soon. We're currently working on the rebranding. It used to be a different website before. Mm-hmm. It's not completely new. So we know what we're talking about. We know where we're going. We know the vision. We know the mission statement. We know where we're taking this baby to. Mm-hmm. We know. But we are rebranding the whole thing. Of course, it's still Rules Voices. The color scheme is still the same. But we're making that content a little bit more refined.
Yes.
There was some very, very strong English on that website before. Now we've said to ourselves, no, we need to simplify this English. We need to make it extremely very easy to read, very pleasant to the eye.
Yes.
And in great detail. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be up soon. Please look out for it. If you click on the thing, it will say website coming soon. But hang in there. When it lands, you shall appreciate that content.
Yes, because you shall.
It'll really give you a full dive and explanation for who Rules Voices is and where we're going and where we're from, the founding, the mission, the statement, the objectives, the passion, and why we do it. That about us page will talk about everything. It's a good thing already that they're getting acquainted to us.
Yeah.
Through these podcasts, so now they know how we feel about certain issues in Africa, how we feel about certain puppets. They know that we don't beat around the bush. We're authentic and real with it. We come out here, we say that particular guy giving the media briefing over there in the State House in Nairobi, he's a puppet.
Yes.
He's a tool for the West. He's a tool for IMF. Mm-hmm. You have the rhymes too, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Yes. And he's out here trying to convince everybody that he's not working for the West.
He's working for the West, man.
His name is Puppet Ruto. William Ruto. That one, he's got a nice name, actually.
William Ruto.
William Ruto. I like that Ruto. Is Ruto a Kenyan name, guys? Must be, right?
I think it probably is, yeah.
It's got a nice settlement to it. Ruto. President Ruto. Ladies and gentlemen, President Ruto. Sounds nice, huh?
I think if it was South African, they would have just demolished that name.
How?
They would have just said Rato.
Rato? Why only South Africans?
Because that's the accent that I know, of course. That's the way I know.
Anywho. So, what's the other thing I heard about, Ruto, about Kenya? So they fired the police guy the police chief or whatever, the chief of police. They fired him. But then, do you remember when they had the supposed protest that they were supposed to have on Tuesday, 3 days ago?
Yes.
And that particular administrator of Puppet Ruto had come out and had banned protesting in certain parts of Nairobi CBD.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes.
They said you are banned.
But then that ban was suspended by a court ruling, because it didn't make sense, because there was already police protection everywhere, because the basis of that ban was saying there's not enough details around for protection. But the judge said no, there was police protection everywhere. There is no reason to ban this protest.
That judge knew that case was before them, and that judge also knew that the Gen Zs knew that judge was going to rule on that freaking case. So that judge needed to come out here and do the same thing that particular Mr. Zakayo did, to cycle to dissolve his cabinet, to cut expenditures. They have to do things. They are fearful.
Yes.
They are very scared. But they are right. It's a good thing that, look, what's the reason that you have this security all over the place anyway, for you to be banding? No, but the other reason was to allow business practices to continue. And these protests are disrupting business.
Yeah.
We need to make money. Kenyans, you need to make money. You need to go out there in the CBDs and work from 9 to 5 like you should, so that you can pay your tax. I need this money.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ban the protests, or this peaceful protest that you guys are doing, because I need you guys to work and pay your tax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I need the money. Yes, I need the money. I need to pay IMF. I need to pay all these cabinet people. I need to run the country. So I'm gonna ban this. You don't have the right to protest now. And then the judge came and said, no.
You cannot take the rights away from the people.
You cannot take the rights away from the people. You gotta let these people be. They have to be able to protest. They need to be able to. Who are you bending? Are you bending people that do peaceful protests? Or are you bending disruptors? You cannot ban the entire crowd and assume that the criminals are among them. No.
Yep.
You cannot. We followed the proper procedures into announcing that we would be protesting on that particular day in these particular regions and roads and all that kind of stuff. We filed the paperwork already days in advance. We followed the procedure.
So they are fully prepared. They
Yes.
should be fully prepared for what protest is happening.
Yes, it's not, these protests don't happen because some people got on social media and said, on Tuesday we're going there. No. They happen because certain people are organizing these protests. They actually have work before them and they fill in.
Yes.
And they take responsibility for being the designated responsibles,
Yes.
of that organizers of that particular protest. So who are you banding? You cannot ban this piece of paper. According to the freaking Constitution, we have the right to come out here and make our voices heard.
Exactly, man.
William Ruto, stop using connections.
Stop being sneaky.
Stop being sneaky. What about this, the U.S. ambassador to Kenya?
Miss Megan Whitman.
She's very white, huh? That one is a typical white person.
She's stands out like a sore thumb. Yes.
Not that we mind. We don't mind at all.
No.
But
of course not.
we see color. We see color, okay?
Yes.
I know we are not the same color at all.
Of course not.
No, man. We are not the same color. We see color.
We can talk about this.
You are lighter than me. Yes, your pigment is different to mine.
Yes.
Yes, we are real with it.
Megan Whitman came out with a statement right after William Ruto ended his media briefing today. And this just shows how much they are in cahoots.
In cahoots?
In cahoots.
Like they're working together?
Yes.
Oh, like they buddies.
Of course.
This particular statement that you're about to read here now
Yes.
will showcase to our viewers here and to moi that particular Megan Whitman and Puppet Ruto are working together.
Yeah.
Okay, please.
Okay. So the statement by the U.S. Embassy, this was released on X today by the U.S. Embassy to Kenya. As we enter the 5th week of protest throughout Kenya and surpasses 50 protest-related deaths, the Embassy of the United States of America notes with profound regret the loss of life and destruction of people's livelihoods, and calls on all actors to remain peaceful and respect the rule of law. We are deeply concerned by reports of violence, including shootings and abductions of protesters, journalists, and others. Constructive engagement of citizens and civil society, aided by a free and independent media, is a pillar of democracy. These are values we share with Kenya, which we all must protect. That's the first paragraph. What do you think? Or should I read further?
No, I mean, it's nice, it's cool. Read further.
The embassy urges police to exercise restraint and protect the rights of people to demonstrate peacefully. We call on provocateurs and opportunists to avoid blocking roads and looting businesses. All actors, police and protesters alike, should repudiate violence and be held accountable for wrongdoing. As a longtime friend and partner to Kenya, the embassy notes the government's July 18 remarks about addressing public grievances and encourages the government to continue taking steps forward, including on corruption and accountability, to promote national unity and reconciliation, as both of our countries strive to build stronger democracies that deliver peace and prosperity for our citizens. This is an important moment for all Kenyans to demonstrate the democratic values we share.
That the United States and Kenya shares.
Yes,
okay.
The democratic values.
Okay, that statement is obviously written by somebody who thinks.
Yes.
And somebody who says that the Kenyan people, we need to release an official. But this is the first time that she's talking.
Since in 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that statement does not matter. It's just a politically correct statement, according to moi.
Yeah.
It took the American embassy far too long for them to reply.
Yes.
And the reason why we needed them to reply before is because these Americans or these ambassadors are on social media.
Yeah, man.
They see what's going on. They know that we call him the puppet that loves to fly and lie.
Yeah.
They know that we call him Zakayo. That particular white lady, as white as she is, she knows that name Zakayo. Even the White House, they know Zakayo. They've heard about that Zakayo name.
Yes, man. They're talking about it, man.
Yeah, so they know for sure that we, the Gen Zs, we the people, we the African community, have been on this guy since the get-go. Since even before the freaking finance bill was released.
Yes.
Months before, when we were talking about that private jet that he took from the UAE all the way to the freaking White House. Right?
Ridiculous.
They know about this whole thing that's been playing out in the media. But they chose not to say anything. But now they underestimated, they thought that these particular Gen Zs, these particular Kenyans, will eventually get too sick and tired of this, and come sooner or later they'll stop all this mess. It'll blow over.
That's what they think, yes.
Give it some time.
Yeah.
But they saw that these boys, these people are relentless.
Yes.
They're not stopping.
They are fighting for their rights.
So she broke silence, basically.
And she also knows that people know that she's in the ear of Ruto.
Yes.
So she knows that people also know that, Megan Whitman, there's some press going around about her, some negativity.
Yes.
Yeah.
We spoke about her before already.
Yeah, we have.
Before we go on with her, we got that lady at the bottom of the chat.
Miss Catherine Davis.
Hello, Catherine.
How are you?
She's cool.
Welcome.
I remember that.
Yes.
Catherine Davis. Is she American? I think she's American.
I believe so.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
she's American. I think she mentioned something about, I wanted to share this, but some people told me don't get in the affairs of Africa.
Yeah.
Something like that. And that Davis is an American name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for taking interest in Africa's affair. You are my African sister. You are so welcome. Yes. So this particular ambassador came out and broke silence. So Puppet Ruto, that's what's going on in Kenya. There's too many puppets to talk about. Okay, Zakayo, we're still watching you. You're not going to hijacked this entire freaking stream. There's more puppets around here.
Yes, there is.
Yes, another puppet that got re-elected was...
Which one? Which one? The one close to you or the one...
The one close to the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Close to you.
Yes. We're going to give him just like 5 to 10 minutes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, because that's too much already. We spoke about this puppet too much. You know, I don't like giving puppets too much attention.
Too much of the limelight.
Too much of the limelight. But they have to be mentioned. Yeah. I was wrong when I said got re-elected.
No.
I was supposed to say orchestrated his own re-election. Because that particular puppet...
He fixed it.
Yeah, he fixed it up. He barred certain people from running. People that had the potential to whip him. Yeah, he barred them from running. He used his contact because he's in control of that entire Rwanda. Yes, Rwandese, we're talking about you. Rwanda, Paul Kagame. That one. Woo! That one's straight. That one's criminality. Goes way back. Goes back decades.
Yes, man.
That one has got another 5 years to come out here to still continue to assist, support, sponsor, work with collude with M23, a rebel group.
Yes.
In that East Congo.
Yes, and just find his way through to get his way completely and not pay anyone back.
That's Paul Kagame.
That is him.
That one is a big one, huh?
Oof.
The day that puppet will... I don't want to say it will be removed. No, we don't want to use terms that could be misunderstood for some stupid action or act. That's not what we're supposed. Don't come out here and think sideways. Look, the day that he will be out of office, hopefully through a resignation. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way.
That one is not going to resign.
Is it possible for a puppet to resign?
Yes. This is what they want Biden to do. Yes.
Do you know what you just answered to? I don't think you know why you said yes.
Oh, I just meant like a normal president.
I said, is it possible for a puppet to resign?
Yeah. I meant like a normal president, yes.
It's not possible for a puppet to resign because puppets are power hungry. They don't work for themselves.
Yes.
They have puppeteers who control them. Puppeteers tell them when to do anything. So puppets are not out here. Puppets don't make decisions. William Ruto, who's William Ruto's advisor?
Meg Whitman.
Yes, she makes the decision. She comes from the White House.
Yes.
Yes, they make the decisions. They tell him what to do. Kagame also works with the West. They also tell him what to do.
Yes.
Bring it right next door to the Democratic Republic of Congo. Felix Tshisekedi, the president of Congo, also a puppet. That one likes to act as if he's a decent president.
That he does, he's on the fence with his puppeteering.
He's only talking. He says all the right things. I said there's a new breed of puppets nowadays. Some of these puppets are out here saying all the right things, but taking zero action.
Yes.
We on to you, puppets. We're talking to Democratic Republic of Congo. We're talking to Rwanda. We're talking to Angola. We're talking to Djibouti. We're talking to Cameroon. We're talking to Ghana.
Yes.
We're even talking to Nigeria.
Thank you.
Yes. We're talking to a lot of puppets.
Yeah.
They come out here and they say only the right things, but they never take action. We're even talking to a puppet in Ivory Coast.
Oh, that one.
We're also talking to a puppet in Mauritania. That one has been there for some time. He also orchestrated his own presidency over there. Military rule got him power through a coup. There's a lot of puppets.
Just staying there. He just maneuvered his way back into his re-election this year.
There's another puppet who doesn't have the ability to resign, and he comes out of Congo-Brazzaville. Goes by the name of Sassou Nguesso. This is the puppet that takes time to stand in front of the mirror and bleach his skin. He bleaches his skin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see from that puppet's skin that he bleaches his skin.
I can see it. After you said it, I was like, oh, I need to look at this guy again in a different light.
I told you we see color.
Yes.
And you can see the redness on that black skin.
Yes, yes.
Light here and then suddenly red here. That puppet bleaches his skin.
Oh, my goodness.
27 years in power.
No way.
Djibouti, 38 years. Cameroon, 42 years. What?
42.
Museveni, another puppet from Uganda. You know what? This brings up another point. We have a mature crowd here.
Yeah.
Some Africans are so used to the poverty that they've been living in for such a long time now that they are satisfied with breadcrumbs. They don't even see the potential in them. They have given up the idea of fighting for a better tomorrow.
Yes.
The breadcrumb that they have, or should I go further and say the peace that they have, they will never risk it.
Yeah, they don't want to put that up for grabs.
Yes, they will never risk.
No.
Just like the teachers in entrepreneurship or in life or even in sports, you gotta take the leap of faith. You gotta take the risk. You gotta go out there. Even these citizens have to practice that principle.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you are satisfied, you live your entire freaking life with no infrastructure, with no clean water, with no education, living in a city or a town or a country or a freaking region that's full of crime.
Yeah, and it's like, and actually having that mindset and thinking that it's okay that this is like this, and I don't have a complete running water, and I can't speak properly about what I feel and how I feel. That is not normal. You should have the right to say your say and do what you have to do. It's not right for some one person who has ego problems to take that away.
The puppet.
Yes.
So you're trying to say puppets have egos.
Of course. That is plain and simple.
So they're just fooling us with their appearance. They have huge egos. They are not just letting themselves be used by the puppeteers, but they also actually do possess some form of ego.
I think they do, yes.
They do, huh?
Yeah.
They love to be used. Right?
Yes.
They just get to sit there.
Yes.
And they're just being told.
Because they're just acting the part. So in somehow they are boosting their own little ego to say, yeah, I got this. But back end, somebody is talking so much crap about you.
Yes. So as much as we joking, as much as we have personality, as much as we are out here using the term puppets, we still giving you value. It's together valuetainment. Let's go ahead and name some names. Museveni, the president of Uganda, been president for how long? 38 years.
38.
Oh my gosh. These puppets are out here to stay in their positions for life. And the West, or perhaps even the colonizers, the powers that be, these imperialistic countries, love it. They love the way that it is. They love the system that works like that.
This make-believe monarchy system in some African countries that they are just, they push to have a boy, and then they want to just stay in power until that boy is old enough to take over so that their name stays in that presidency.
What did you say? These puppets, you're taking it to family roots now. You're talking about their family, huh? Like we said before.
Yes.
We are allowed to talk about, we reserve the right to talk about our puppets' personal life.
Yes.
Yes, because their personal lives is what we see on Instagram. Talking about Instagram and puppets living their lavish lifestyle on Instagram. Equatorial Guinea, the vice president of Equatorial Guinea.
That one is Instagram stories.
And that is the son of the president, huh? The president is still there. He's the son of the president.
Now you see?
And he's vice president. I'm vice president to my father. Kind of like how LeBron James is going to be playing with Bronny, right?
Yes.
In the Lakers. Yes, but this is on a country level, huh?
Yeah.
Let me let the entire population of my country live in poverty. We're going to fly on private jets. We're going to land in Moscow. We're going to land in Oslo. We're going to land in Dubai. We're going to land in New York. Wherever we go, we're going to live a lavish lifestyle. We're going to wear those fur coats.
Hey.
Understand what I'm saying? I'm a puppet for life. I'm the vice president of Equatorial Guinea. I don't give a damn or a crap what you people say about me or what you think about me. I'm here living my best life. I'm a puppet of note.
Yes.
I'm the son of the president and simultaneously sits the vice chair president of Equatorial Guinea. Touch me if you can. I will flaunt this lifestyle in your face, and so be it. And soon, I will be the president. If you think this lavish lifestyle is too much for you, you just wait until I'm the president. I'm still the vice. They're out here flaunting it in our faces.
And we are just supposed to take it? No, enough, man.
Enough.
Yo.
We have to speak like this.
Yes.
You can call it disrespect. You can call it respect your elders. You can say that's not how you speak about. Hey, what? We have millions of people that are living in poverty.
Yes, this is what we want to change. We want those people to live the life that they deserve, that any human being deserves. No, man.
That puppet of Equatorial Guinea, I'll do my research on him. Although I've met him, I've met him in a club.
Of all places.
Of all places, I met him in a club. And yeah, pictures, whatever, fine. But we're going to do a deep dive on him. Yeah, we have to expose that. That's crazy. And the people of Equatorial Guinea, you people have to talk more. You can't be allowing all this shit to keep happening. The puppet of the Democratic Republic of Congo is the healthy puppet.
Yeah.
So that other puppet from Brazzaville, Congo, bleaches his skin. This puppet from Democratic Republic of Congo loves to eat.
Yes.
The puppet of Equatorial Guinea loves to dress and to fly. No, likes to dress. Let me serve the flying for somebody else.
Yes.
Puppet Ruto of Kenya loves to fly.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And who else? The puppet of Cameroon just sleeps. Because he's 91 years old. He's been president for 42 years.
He must be sleeping whole day.
Yes. All day, of course. And puppet of Rwanda, he just likes to still commit certain atrocities left, right, and center here and there.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's slim fit. Right? Because he's slim fit, he believes he still has the energy to go out here and still deal with certain militant groups. We're on to all these puppets. We know them inside and out. Anyway, let's read some more. Amber Davis. Catherine Davis and Amber Davis. We have another Davis in the building.
That's her sister.
Are you joking?
Hi there, just tuning in. My sister speaks great about you.
Oh.
Catherine Davis. Ah, welcome, Amber.
Hello, Amber. What's up? Yes. What's
wow,
up?
That's very special.
Just tuning in. My sister speaks great. Thank you, Amber. Appreciate you. Where in the U.S.? My sister is currently in Los Angeles. In Cali. Where are you guys in the U.S.? But great. Nice to meet you. We got Calvin above that.
Calvin, I can't see Calvin.
For clarification, I'm from Kenya. Ruto named 11 individuals for his new cabinet. 7 out of the 11 are individuals from the cabinet he dissolved, but assigned in different positions, just same people.
Yeah.
He wants to fool the Gen Zs. Someone sent me a video where they showed me all of these. He told me, hey, some people they're back in, huh? Don't get it fooled, this guy coming out here and saying I have a new cabinet to announce. You are right, Calvin, and thank you so much for sharing these details. So Puppet Ruto thinks he's smart. He dissolves his previous cabinet, but then he appoints them again back into the new cabinet, but in different positions, right? In different ministries.
No wonder they were so happy after they were basically, I would say, sacked last week or the week before.
After they went on vacation.
Oh yeah, probably a paid vacation still.
Yes.
No wonder they were tweeting all nice things about Ruto and saying, "Oh, thank you," because they knew we were going to be back in 2 weeks.
Let me say it nicely
with
for the
a higher
Kenyans.
Pay grade.
Let me say it nicely for the Kenyans. In this one, we're going to clip this. We're going to put it on TikTok.
Okay.
Puppet Ruto thinks he's smart. He came out here and dissolved his cabinet. The Gen Zs smiled and they said, our methods are working. Little did they know that Puppet Ruto had an agenda this whole time. He only made sure that these particular cabinet members had to go on vacation. So in the midst of protests, in the midst of chaos, while you thought there was a glimpse of hope, these puppets are back, but only in different positions. Yes. Right?
Unbelievable, Ruto.
How did I do on that one?
Fantastic.
It's the nail, right?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Calvin. That was for you, Calvin. I had to do that. Oh my gosh. These puppets won't stop. These puppets are out here with an agenda. If you are the public, if you care about your country, you have to be active. You cannot go to sleep. No. Just like in South Africa, the government of national unity.
It's off to a great start.
What happened there?
Well, yesterday they opened Parliament.
Yes, the
in
open
South
Parliament.
Africa with the new GNU government since the last election this year. So, yeah, things got interesting in that new Parliament session.
Fireworks already.
Yeah,
The EFF,
full force.
full force. They were taking it out on the newbies.
It's almost like they planned for the 18th of July and they said, when this one speaks, we're going to say this.
I guarantee you, the EFF, we in South Africa now. The EFF believe they have superior logic thinking
Yes.
above all parties. Doesn't matter whether they're still the third or the fourth largest party. They still consider themselves as the brains
Yeah, they
of
do.
that entire African government of national unity, which also makes sense. The only reason why the EFF didn't win the elections in 2024 is because the South African people are still too emotional about things.
Yes.
Yeah, they are so scared. South African people are so scared. They only fear, they fear open border more, the open border policy.
Yeah.
The South African people fear the open border policy more than the repatriation of land without compensation policy. Yes.
They don't want that open borders. They just feel like the foreigners are just taking their jobs away.
They worried about the wrong thing. They would rather not vote for the EFF because the EFF will initiate this particular policy of open borders, which they don't understand still.
Yeah.
Because they don't focus on the benefit. They're worried about small stuff.
Yeah.
Then actually being in a position where they can be in charge of their own assets as a country. Repatriation of land without compensation means making sure that the assets of this country are in the hands of a corrupt-free government.
Yes.
So that with that wealth, South Africa, with that wealth, we can develop our nation.
It just regenerates into a proper, prosperous infrastructure.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
Infrastructure, educate different sectors.
Yes, different sectors, yes.
Education, what is that? Sanitation, waters,
Yeah, electricity.
That low shedding thing.
Yes.
Yes, but they will never get it.
Somehow they're not thinking that far, that ahead.
Yeah, they are too emotional about it. They
Yeah.
still want to vote for the ANC here and there because ANC is the party that Nelson Mandela came out of.
This party is not what Nelson
Mandela
made.
in the. Hey, Nelson Mandela is not in the ANC. Hello.
No, it's not what he left us. No.
They still voting ANC for life. ANC for life. You should never be someone for like a supporter of a party for life.
Yeah, change is inevitable in anything.
Change is good.
Yes.
Yes. Anywho, let's bring it back to Paul Kagame, Democratic Republic of Congo.
Yes.
A freaking conflict there that needs to be addressed, but it's taking forever. The biggest puppet in Africa, an institution called the African Union or the AU, that gets its funding from EU, designated Angola, right?
Yep.
To be the mediator,
Yes.
to facilitate talks, to make it so that Felix Tshisekedi and Paul Kagame would sit at the same table, perhaps in Angola, to talk about a better way forward. That's what the African Union said.
Who knows is it happening? I don't, honestly, it's not happening. They don't want to sit together. They
Angola.
say that they want to.
When I heard that, I always knew that, but I just said to myself, okay, for you to be chosen as a mediator, there must be certain traits about you. To be a mediator.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You need to have dignity, right?
Yeah.
You need to have integrity. You need to be somebody who thinks rationally, who's reasonable.
Yes.
Because you can't pick a side here.
That's true.
Angola. Angola, located in southern Africa, has a complex political history shaped by its struggle for independence. A protracted civil war and the long tenure of President José Eduardo dos Santos. Since gaining independence from Portugal in 1975, you see, they were late, right?
Yes.
15 years after the west coast of Africa.
Yes.
Portugal was still ruling that freaking southern Africa. Not the complete southern Africa, but, you know, Angola, you know where they are. They are just above. They are also a neighboring country to the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Yeah.
Yes, so they're the mediator, but only got their independence in 1975, 15 years after Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, all these people in West Africa, all those ECOWAS nations, the Francophone countries.
Yeah.
Yes, only in 1975. Angola has been predominantly ruled by the People's Movement for the Liberation of Angola, with significant political and economic challenges. Okay, let's talk about José Eduardo dos Santos and the dos Santos family. In the last stream, when I was saying, what's the name of that ruling family?
Oh, yes.
I was talking about them, the Santos. These are the boys that are partied with in Cape Town.
Oh, yes.
You know, in that Cape Town, in that mother city, those Angolan boys. Yes, it's them. They don't play games, these ones
The
also.
Santo boys.
They're the Santo boys, the Santo family. José dos Santos served as president of Angola from 1979 to 2017.
Jeez.
Yeah, how long is that? 38 years.
Oh, my gosh. Yo.
This the Santos himself, huh? José dos Santos. He put in 38 years already. He's got 38 years under his belt.
I don't understand.
We're talking about the country that should serve as the mediator between the Democratic Republic of Congo and,
But he has the same tactics.
and Rwanda. Yeah, there's some deep roots over there. These particular people. So his tenure was marked by allegations of corruption, nepotism, and human rights abuse. Under his rule, Angola saw substantial economic growth, primarily driven by oil exports, but this wealth did not translate into widespread economic benefits for the majority of the population. Instead, much of the country's wealth was concentrated in the hands of the elite, including the dos Santos family. Yeah. The oil country, huh?
Yes.
Yes. For all that 32 years, the dos Santos, the father himself, those José dos Santos,
Yes.
oil money, potting all over the place. They did very well. But the country, the population did not see that.
Of course not.
We're talking about a country that is the mediator between Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda, picked and chosen and appointed by the African Union. That gets its money from AU, from European Union.
Yes.
You see how this whole freaking thing is just a freaking like fish pond.
Yes.
This whole freaking motherland, the system, the way everything is just designed. It's just leave that Africa down there. We do what we want to do with that Africa. We assign puppets that can stay there for life. We don't want to have to reshuffle these freaking cabinets left, right, and center. Let these puppets be. If the public trusts to say something about it, we'll just find ways to squash this whole matter. And we don't get to fly to these puppets.
No, we don't need to do that. No flying for the AU.
Puppeteers do not fly to puppets. It's the other way around. It's the other way around. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And when you fly, you bring in whatever we need.
Yeah.
We will assign certain key ambassadors like key Megan Whitman, who will take freaking 6 weeks to reply to a contest, to a protest of whatever it is. Yes, that's what we do. Africa is like a garden.
Yes.
It's a field. We plant things there, and it's harvesting time. It's electric cars time now.
It's harvesting time.
Yeah, it's harvesting time. You know, it's the modern day of electric cars.
Yes.
We need more cobalt. Looking at Africa, way. That's how they treat it. It's true. It's not funny. It's messed up.
Yeah, it is messed up.
But we have to say it this way. Isabel dos Santos. Isabel.
Yes.
Isabel. It's very easy to remember that name. Isabel.
Yes.
Isabel, huh?
Isabel.
She was pretty when she was young. She's a dos Santos chick, huh?
Okay.
She's the daughter of the Santos. She was pretty. She showed up in that Cape Town a little bit here and there.
Okay.
We looked and we said, who's this one? That's the Santos. That's the daughter of the Santos, huh? Oh, really? Oh, hey, what's up? Yes. But anyway, the eldest daughter of Jose dos Santos became Africa's richest woman
For what?
with business interest in telecommunications, banking, and the oil industry. However, her rapid accumulation of wealth has been the subject of intense scrutiny and
Of
controversy.
course.
Yeah. So the father said it needs to run in the family. Yeah. Boys or girls, doesn't matter. The Santos, Isabel, you will become the CEO of that company, in banking, telecommunications, and oil. You'll do the
Yes.
whole thing. Keep doing this. I'll make sure that I connect you to the right people. I'll open the right doors for you. I've put my footprint everywhere in this freaking country and internationally. You will run this. And she became the richest woman in Africa.
By family.
Yeah, Isabel dos Santos. Controversy and arrest warrant for Isabel dos Santos. Oh, no jokes, huh? In January 2020, an Angolan court issued an arrest warrant for Isabel dos Santos as part of an anti-corruption crackdown initiated by President Jose Lourenço. This is the person after 2020. Remember the other one ended in 2017.
Yes.
The one after issued an arrest warrant. Who succeeded Jose dos Santos in 2017. Yes, Laurent administration has targeted high-profile figures from the previous regime in efforts to recover assets allegedly, off during the Santos rule. So they said, we are now in power, but certain key assets
are missing. How come?
Are still in the hands of that family. We need to eat too. It's our time. These people have been eating for 38 years. It's our time to eat.
Yes, and why is our eating time a bit less?
Yeah, why is it less?
Yes.
We should be popping bottles and all this kind of thing left, right, and center. Our son should be in freaking Cape Town doing the same.
Yes.
Yes. Why is this particular Isabel get to run like this? So they did that. The charges against Isabel dos Santos include embezzlement, money laundering, and mismanagement during her as the head of the state oil company.
Jeez.
State, huh? I said state.
State-owned.
State oil company. It's for the state-owned. Yeah, state-owned. She was the head.
How?
Yeah.
And she was just taking at her will.
Yes, taking it. She was actually taking it and buying properties all over the place, putting money in foreign bank accounts and all that kind of thing.
Of course.
No joke. The Rwanda leaks, investigations by the International Consortium of Investigation Journalists revealed that she and her associate had allegedly exploited their positions to gain lucrative deals and diverted state funds to offshore accounts. Isabel dos Santos has denied the charges, claiming they are politically motivated.
Of course you.
Why would they be politically motivated when you are out of power and those people are already in power?
Yes. How is it? You're not trying to get back into office.
Despite Angola's oil wealth, the general population continues to face significant challenges. Economic inequality, poverty, unemployment, all of that kind of crap. They are very hectic over there, huh? Isabel dos Santos. So these are other puppets that live a really freaking lavish lifestyle in Africa. This Angola, that has roots of this particular family, that also ruled Angola for 38 years, since that 1979 to 2017, the dos Santos family. You mustn't forget that name, huh?
I won't forget it now.
The Santos. Yes, Angola. Every time you hear the African Union mention again that Angola is the mediator between the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda, you must know that this is the political landscape and brief history of that freaking Angola.
Yes.
Corruption is also ruled over there.
I don't know what to say, but I think corruption is just in every country in Africa. No matter how you want to say no, but it is.
Yes. Mediation between the DRC Congo and Rwanda. Mediation between the DRC Congo and Rwanda. Luranko, the new administration since 2017. Those particular ones that want Isabel de Santos to be arrested.
Yes.
The ones who don't like the Santos.
Yes.
The current administration. Luranko has also taken on a regional diplomatic role, acting as the mediator in ongoing tensions between the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda. The conflict in eastern DRC, particularly involving the M23 rebel group, has exacerbated tensions between the two countries, with Rwanda accused of supporting the rebels.
Yes, man.
Yeah. Rwanda accused of supporting the rebels? Oh, so we are not just talking crap here, huh?
No.
It's facts.
It's facts. Everybody knows it.
But the Rwandese said it's lies.
Of course, man.
The Rwandese says that Paul
don't have
Kagame is
freedom
an
of
excellency.
speech. They don't have freedom of speech. They cannot go against
But
the
how-
99%.
But how can His Excellency be supporting a rebel group? He's His Excellency. The Rwandese have come out here and they've told me, Patrick, you love to talk about Rwanda so much. He's the best president in the world. We want him to stay in power for life. Stop talking about His Excellency like that. But I have paperwork and documents here saying that he's been accused of supporting M23. What the hell is going on? Do you understand? Rwanda, you need to speak up. Rwandese,
Yes.
you need to speak up.
They are speaking up. They're speaking up in defense of their president.
Okay, let me ask this question another way. Is it possible for somebody who has a full belly not to see the atrocities that perhaps the person who's feeding them do? Is that possible?
Yes, of course.
Hello, Handal. What's up? Hi, guys. Angola might be corrupt, but none of the world powers can tell them what to do because they control their own oil. They even kept Portugal floating economically. They control their own oil, yes.
Yes.
They have too much oil. The Santos are the ones who were doing that a lot.
Yes.
Yes. This Loranco, I'm sure he's also doing the same thing. Reasons for delays in the meeting between DRC and Rwanda.
There are reasons.
There are reasons. I asked them, why is this meeting taking so long?
Yes.
Yes. Can you please send an email?
Yes.
No. To the best of your ability, do what you can. Just give me reasons as to why. Why is this freaking meeting taking so long? It's supposed to take place in your country. I'm just a journalist. The mediation process has failed for several challenges. Trust issues. That's number one. There is deep-seated mistrust between leaders of DRC and Rwanda. The DRC accuses Rwanda of backing rebel groups in its eastern provinces, while Rwanda denies these claims and accuses DRC of harboring Hutu rebels responsible for the 1994 Rwandan genocide.
Okay. But when are guys?
So they are accusing each other.
Yeah, of course they're going to accuse each other, but you're accusing each other at whose expense?
At their own ego's expense. They don't care about the people.
At the people that are displaced, the people that are being unalived.
Yes. So in the meantime, 8 million people are displaced.
Yes.
In that freaking region. And also in the meantime, sexual violence against women is at an alarming rate. Kids are not eating, displacement camps, and all that kind of thing.
I feel like for the two of them, they just need to, get them, they should get like a beating from their mother. I feel like they should just be told, go to the meeting. It's like, you told the people to get out of bed and go to school.
Yes.
That's what they should be told.
Who? Felix Tshisekedi
and Paul Kagame.
So you are saying that Felix Tshisekedi and Paul Kagame deserves a beating?
Yes,
from their mama.
From their mummies.
From their mama.
Yes.
Yes. We need big mama out here to deal with Paul Kagame and to deal with Felix Tshisekedi.
Yes.
Because these two people are just comparing their golf-sized stick as opposed to taking care of millions and millions and millions of people.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree. I concur. They need to be dealt with by their parents. But African Union, I thought African Union was the mom.
Yeah, that African Union, no.
Not African Union?
Not that one.
It's corrupt.
They are also part of it. They are also probably delaying the tactics.
Why did they choose a corrupt nation to be the mediator?
The West.
The West told them who to pick?
Yes.
Could it be that the European Union told African Union to
For
pick
sure.
Angola?
For sure.
So and then in that way, Angola will also make money.
Yes.
Angola, we have designated you to be the mediator between the Democratic Republic of Congo. Don't worry, we'll send you resources for this. We'll give you a couple of millions over there for you to go over there and make sure that these particular state visits, which should go well.
Yeah.
Should go well.
You'll enjoy the state visits, trust me.
Yes, you will.
The stakes are good.
Ooh, complexity of conflict. The situation in Eastern DRC is highly complex, involving multiple armed groups, ethnic tensions, and regional interests. Resolving these issues requires a multifaceted approach. What are you telling?
Yeah.
You people are supposed to be grown-ups. So, in other words, these puppets are incapable of doing the job. Right?
Yes, that's what they did.
Felix Tshisekedi is incapable. Paul Kagame is also incapable.
And Angola is incapable.
An African Union does not exist.
No.
They don't exist. They don't exist.
They are just a waste of money, actually.
Do you know what's also very frustrating? Is the fact that SADC, even these other countries that like to show support and they send their troops, like South Africa being one of them, even that whole participation or involvement to support efforts over there also doesn't work.
Yes. And it's coming also at a great cost. For
At
people,
a great cost.
Yeah, people are coming to help and then unfortunately there are casualties. You know, so you guys are just, it's a waste of time.
Like the South African people, South African troops.
Yes,
Those
exactly.
particular casualties. Internal political dynamics. Both countries face internal political pressures that complicate their ability to engage in negotiations. We don't want to hear excuses. Do you understand, Paul Kagame and Felix Tshisekedi? We don't want to hear about your internal political dynamics or complexities of situation. We need you people who campaign here to be representatives of your country. You want the votes of the people. You're out here bragging that you have 99.15% of the freaking votes, but you are incapable. You've been failing for 24 years to end this matter. You have. As much as you can blame the DRC and its involvement with certain armed groups and to blame them for the genocide of 1994, some Rwandese too are also feeling the effects of this freaking war in East Congo.
Yeah, man. At some point, the Rwandese, you should feel the effects.
Not Rwandese. Let's not talk to Rwandese. Rwandese people do not care about what's happening in East Congo. The Rwandese don't care what's happening in East Congo. When I say the Rwandese, I'm talking to the citizens now, the civilians. They don't care. They couldn't care less. All they want is PK for life. They couldn't care less. Even if today PK, even if evidence comes out here, even if the United Nations comes out here and says, we have breaking news, this particular information here will give you a complete picture of what the hell Kagame is doing in East Congo as he's sponsoring or supporting, assisting M23, then they put it right there on the screen for all to see. The Rwandese will still say no. Leave him alone.
He didn't do it.
Leave him alone. He's our president for life.
That is our His Excellency.
Yes, for life. Leave him alone. They couldn't care.
No way.
So this thing, that's why time to be politically correct when it comes to this freaking conflict has come and gone. We have to continue to be this loud. We have to say, Paul Kagame, Felix Tshisekedi, what are you waiting for? Hey, respect what? It's not time for respect here. People are dying. You want respect. We must respect what? You understand what I'm saying? That's not how you speak. You must call him His Excellency. Are you out of your freaking mind?
That is not my excellency.
The audacities of some of these Rwandese to come out here and say I must call their president in excellency.
No way.
I say, hey, Rwandese, you are just a Rwandese.
No.
Sometimes I like to touch the nerve a little bit.
Not sometimes.
Yes. Rwandese, let me just tell you people. There's only one of me here. And there's a lot of you in the comment section. So I have to do this one video to reply to all of those comments. Hey, I will never stop talking about this freaking issue in East Democratic Republic of Congo. Because I'm doing it on behalf of 8 freaking million people that are displaced.
Yes. That is it.
Yes. We'll clip that one for them. Okay. The political landscape of Angola is marked by a legacy of corruption and inequality, with ongoing efforts by President Santos and Ruto to address these issues and promote economic diversification. The controversy surrounding the Santos family, particularly Isabel dos Santos, highlights the challenges of addressing past corruption. Meanwhile, Lourenco's role as a mediator in the DRC Rwanda conflict underscores Angola's regional influence, but also the complexities of achieving lasting peace in the Great Lakes region. That is your mediator, that country that also has a root of corruption.
Yes.
Angola. Very fascinating stuff. Very interesting stuff. Oh, this is the first time we've gotten a thumb down.
Oh, really?
It must be a Rwandi.
Oh.
That is very easy to
That's for sure.
Yeah, it's very easy to see. And I'm sure it's that particular one. There's
Which
no
one?
rebellion in East Democratic Republic of Congo. Rwanda invaded DRC. The name of RDF in RDC is M23. They changed the name. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not the one.
Okay, that's not the one, yeah. There's no rebellion, yeah. Yeah. So, but those two,
Which two?
Felix Tshisekedi and Paul Kagame, just get to the table.
Oh.
That's just, please, Angola, hey, do your job.
You
Yo.
You almost sound like Mother Teresa.
Me.
Yes. You're talking to puppets. You're talking to people who have traits of dictatorship.
Yeah.
Do you understand? That Paul Kagame has been there for 24 years. He's starting another 5 years now. By the time this freaking term ends, he'll be there for, 29 years?
Now he'll change the constitution again.
Yeah,
like he can do it.
Like he did in 2015.
Yes.
Yes, man. That's who you're talking to. You're talking to people who bar certain people from running into a certain election. They have an agenda here. Do you understand? They want to stay on that freaking seat. They're looking at Paul Biya and saying, I want to be like him one day.
Oh, that is your inspiration. That is your role model.
Some of these puppets are out here to break their record to see how long they will stay in power. They know that Paul Biya has been there for 42 freaking years. Some of these puppets out here, like the likes of Paul Kagame, are here to want to make it 50 years. Don't expect a puppet to resign. A puppet doesn't even have it in them to resign. They will do whatever they have to do to stay in power. Facts.
Yeah, that is a notable trait that's happening. Yes.
Somebody just like that.
Thank you.
Yes. It's true, huh?
Yes.
They are out here making sure that they outlast. I will be the puppet that will go down in the what?
Go down in history in the book.
Guinness Books of Record?
Yes.
Yeah, some puppets are out here to really make records happen. To break records.
That is actually true.
It's true, man.
Break the record to be the longest in power, and whose family name is the longest in power.
Yes, and in Africa, they throw it in our faces to a level that is so vivid to our eyes, but we Africans just choose to turn the other way. You understand what I'm saying? Look at that freaking Equatorial Guinea. It's his father, the president, but the son is vice.
How is that even possible, guys?
Bring it down here to Gabon, the country that had a fake coup orchestrated by the French, because they are afraid of all those coups that were taking place in West Africa in the likes of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Those were real coups, by the way. That orchestrated coup in Gabon, what happened there? The Bongo family, a freaking dynasty. When you combine all the names, we're talking about upwards of freaking 60 years. No jokes. Even this one, that's now the leader of Gabon. That one, he's the cousin. Do you still remember when the Gabonese came out?
Yeah.
And they were rejoicing?
Yes.
The change has come.
What change?
That's when we saw the true colors of how the Gabonese people feel like.
Yeah.
So for this entire time when the Bongo family was in power, Gabonese were quiet.
Yeah.
The moment they saw that that shit happened and that there was a supposed coup, the Gabonese came out on the streets and they were
happy.
rejoicing. They were happy, right? They were dancing, especially the Gabonese girls, the little young girls.
Yes.
They talk too much, huh? They came out here, did TikTok dance and challenges and all that kind of thing.
Yes.
Why? Only after a coup. So you're trying to say you didn't like the state your country was in this whole time?
Apparently they were not happy.
Because you are very, very happy when supposed change came. And even now, they know that that was a fake coup. Right now, as we speak, the Gabonese people know that that was a fake coup. But guess what? They don't give a crap.
They don't even care that they showed your true colors, your true feelings, that you didn't like them.
Where is that freaking trial? Where is that trial of Bongo? Bongo is living in a palace now. Huh? Where's his sons? They take some freaking pictures here to show the public. Okay, after some time it'll blow over. Okay, do it. Show all these cases. Don't worry, you'll get the cases back, man. And they stand there.
Vulnerable.
Oh my gosh. That is so funny.
Yes.
Do you know that? Let me have a sip of coffee first. It's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you were watching me? Djibouti. Djibouti. Whew. A country you've never heard of. Some people don't even know what the hell is Djibouti. Is that a croissant or what? Is that a spice? What is Djibouti? It's a country also, huh?
Yes.
In that Africa.
Surprisingly, yes. There's a country called Djibouti.
Somebody said, please talk about that Djibouti. Oh my gosh. The size. Djibouti covers an area of approximately 23,000 square kilometers. Population as of 2024. Djibouti. That Djibouti. Let's read this first. Let's read this one first. Before I go on with Djibouti, let's read from Baby Shark.
I can't see Baby Shark.
You can't see Baby Shark? Bro, look at hundreds of millions of dollars Tshisekedi and his generals are pocketing, telling Congolese we buying weapons to fight Rwanda. I bet this will end up leaving Fitzy a billionaire. I bet this will end up leaving Tshisekedi a billionaire. I think that's what he's trying to say. So basically he's saying there's hundreds of millions of dollars Tshisekedi and his generals are pocketing, telling the Congolese that they're using these funds to purchase weapons so that they can fight that freaking Congo. I mean that Rwanda. But they'll end up being billionaires. Talking of mediation, I bet Fitzy, they don't want to hear chill. Check out the EAC resolution in Burundi. The guy agrees this and does that when he gets to Kinshasa.
EAC.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, we'll check that on. But thank you, brother. What's that? Bobby Shack. Thank you, Bobby. Bobby, I've never seen you on this live stream before. Welcome. And where are you from? I am from the Democratic Republic of Congo. But I'm not biased only to the issues in East Congo, huh?
Definitely not.
We're in Djibouti now. We're on this other side. That little Djibouti, let's talk about Djibouti. Population, as of 2024, Djibouti has an estimated population of about 1 million people.
Djibouti?
Yeah, 1 million only.
It sounds like...
Only 1 million people.
Compared to all the others in Africa, that's so little.
Yes, the population is composed mainly of two ethnic groups. The Somali and the Afar.
Somali?
Yeah, Somali and Afar.
Okay.
Djibouti was a French colony known as French Somaliland until 1977.
Okay.
1977, huh? So these French, they said, Djibouti, shut up. We will continue to take from you as we so please.
You are small.
Yes, you are small. So Djibouti, you shut your mouth down there. These countries here are the ones we will give independence to in 1960. Only the west of Africa, okay? Djibouti, you wait. We'll only give it to these francophone nations down here first. You'll get yours 17 years later.
1970 is very late, man.
77.
1977.
Yeah, Angola 75 from Portugal. That's why they speak that. They speak that Portuguese.
Yes.
Yes, in Angola.
Yes, I know.
The Santos, and they dance that kizomba. You know kizomba? Kizomba is nice, huh?
Yes.
That's the only thing that Angola has going for it. The women and the dancing of kizomba. Yes, they know how to move. So they were so freaking bored because the family of the Santos was so busy taking all that money from all that oil that they said to themselves, we cannot live our lives like this. We need to learn how to dance. The ladies can shake it over there in Angola. Kizomba. It's nice, that dancing. Yeah. Anywho. In 1977, when it gained its independence, post-independence, Hassan Guleb Obtido became the first president and ruled until 1999. So he just got a simple little freaking 22 years there.
A simple one.
Yeah,
it's so little. Why?
Yeah, it's so little compared to other African, to other puppets, huh? His nephew. You have to say his nephew. His nephew, Ismail Omar, succeeded him and has been in power since.
Oh my gosh.
Djibouti. So this freaking Djibouti also, let's pause there for a second, gained their independence in 1977 from the Francais, from the French. And that particular ruler, that first president, ruled there for 22 years.
Yes.
And then in 1999, his nephew, 1999, his nephew
It's now.
assumed power and has been in power since.
Jeez.
His nephew.
So what, he's going to go 25 years?
He's already on 25 years now.
Oh, sorry, he's going to go to 30 years. Sorry, my math.
He wants to go to freaking 50. He wants to beat the record, remember?
Yes.
Puppets don't put a limit on their terms. They're out here to make sure that they stay in power for life. You understand what I'm saying? If you public are sleeping, these particular puppets will be out here your whole life. Even your kids, your grandkids will see that puppet and his freaking descendants and families and name as the next president of your particular country if you are in the motherland. You have to be vocal.
Yes.
You have to have the spirit of a Gen Z. You have to come out here and call the puppets out. Otherwise, these puppets will give you tax bills that will tax you from that side.
From everywhere.
Yes, they just, puppets think in terms of one term and one term only. My life.
My life term.
I will serve for the rest of my life.
Yay.
The craziest thing about this is even it exists in most humans. Look at Joe Biden.
That one.
He's got COVID.
I'm sorry for laughing.
So you have dementia.
I don't believe.
So you have dementia and you cannot walk straight. You can't speak straight. You fumble. You call Kamala Trump. You call Zelensky Putin. You call them, what do you call them? The opposite of like the enemies. Yeah. You don't even call them like, you should have called Kamala Jill. We would understand.
Yes.
But you go and call Kamala Trump. And you should have called Zelensky perhaps your own general or some shit like that. But you go and call Zelensky Putin.
Why is it direct opposite?
It's fear. It's fear. You see, these people, he sleeps with these people's images. They're in the forefront. Whenever he sees Kamala, he just sees, whenever he hears the term president,
yes,
he thinks Trump.
Yes.
You understand? And whenever he hears the term Ukraine or Russia, he only thinks Putin. Yes, that's him. But they want to stay in power for life, huh?
Yes, man.
Catherine, you're still here. Thank you. Why are you taking so long to speak? We appreciate you that you're still here. We appreciate you.
Thank you very much for staying with us.
Yes. All right. So that nephew is the power since, huh?
Yes.
President Ismail Omar, in office since May 1999. Djibouti has a semi-presidential system with significant executive powers held by the president. The People's Rally for Progress, RPP, is the dominant political party. Human rights. The political environment is tightly controlled, with restrictions on opposition parties and civil society. Reports of human rights abuse are common.
Oh my gosh. I was just thinking, is Djibouti a democratic country?
They have a semi type of thing happening there where they are ruling like crazy, huh? Human rights abuse is common there in that freaking Djibouti. Yeah.
I don't know what these things about people thinking that they can just...
People can just be out here, do whatever they want to do.
And then there's no repercussions for it.
Every single time a puppet gets in power, he wants to make sure that he lays down the law. I will act and say things in ways that will never give you the idea or the freaking thought of wanting to challenge what I say or what I want to do. I intend to stay in this position for my life, for the rest of my life. So I should already create a freaking trend here that says, you speak in such a way, khalas. You do this, khalas. Hey, I'm president for life. I will change and I will mend the constitution as I want. Left, right, and center. I'll put my nephew to be the president after me. I'll put my daughter to run the state oil company there in Angola.
Can say anything about it.
Yes. Yeah, that's what? This whole freaking playground, this whole freaking continent you people call Africa, belongs to the West. We've seen documents since we entered into these offices. The moment a puppet gets in power, certain documents come before them. Colonial pacts that their founding forefathers signed, agreements that gives the West, or perhaps these colonizers, every single freaking economic right.
Total control.
I've always thought when they say, for example, in the case of freaking Djibouti got its independence in 1977. I said to myself, so the French woke up that morning and said to themselves in 1977, hey, we don't want all the money anymore, all the control, all the power of you, Djibouti. You have independence.
Yeah.
We're going to give all this up. No way. No way. No way. And they knew, the West knew, the colonizers knew that we can't give it to them outright.
No.
No way. We can't just give it to them completely.
It's too easy.
It's too much also for them. They've never experienced such wealth.
Yeah.
Hey, if you give this person all this money, all this power, all of a sudden, they've never experienced this. They'll waste it, they'll squander it. That's why certain people, when they win the lotto, they go crazy.
Yeah.
They've never experienced such money or such blessings.
Yeah.
Instantly, boom, you're a millionaire.
Without any hard work.
Are you staying home tonight?
Of course not.
You're suddenly a millionaire.
Yeah. I got things to do.
Of course. Are you leaving already?
Places to fly to.
But you just came in. No, I gotta go. I gotta fly, man. I have a meeting in Switzerland.
Oh.
Fill up the jet. They all know me as the president who love to lie and fly. I have to fly. I have businesses to do, meetings to attend. You understand? So I always thought, we're going to give them independence? No way. They better sign colonial pacts. And they have to. That's the only way. If they ever misbehave, we reserve the right to invade them to protect our interests.
Yes.
Yeah, colonial pacts. We have the first right of refusal. Any freaking diamond you find in that Sierra Leone belongs to us first. You don't have the right to sell it to any other country. You understand what I'm saying? Niger, your uranium is for us first. Not even for you. Okay, take it for you. Do you know what to do with it? Do you know what to do with it? You don't know. We came up with the internet. We came up with technology.
Yes.
We came up with science. Did you people create science? That's how they talk to them.
Yes.
Behind closed doors, these freaking puppeteers really speak about these puppets in ways you won't believe.
Yes, they're insulted to the core.
We are out here thinking that these people are politically correct or there's diplomatic talks. They're having the meetings. The president will see Mr. President Ruto privately. You think those freaking meetings are so cordial?
No way.
They speak to these puppets the way they speak to these puppets. That's why when these puppets come out here, despite what the freaking population says, despite what their own people say, these puppets are out here to please IMF.
Yes.
I will not resign so easily. I will find ways to change the opinion.
There's no way that these Gen Zs are going to just protest me out of this place. No way. I am staying in this position.
Only 2 years? This is an embarrassment to all the puppets around in Africa. Can you imagine what Paul Biya will say? You, only 2 years.
They're laughing at him.
This puppet is not out here risking it like that. You know, it's a club of puppets. They're out here looking at each other with certain looks. Hey, I got 27 years. Brazzaville, Congo, I got 27 years, bro. He's looking at Kagame like what? 24. You're talking to 27.
You're a child.
You see the way the American president weighed in numbers? Like the way you see Trump 45.
Yes.
Biden 46. Obama 44. Right? Some shit like that. These puppets do it the same way, but for their freaking numbers, it's consecutive years. These puppets are out here for life. You understand what I'm saying?
It's adding.
Yes. So right now, that Paul Biya is chilling with 42. He just sees 5-0, like Floyd Mayweather. 50 and 0.
50 and 0.
Yeah, that's what he wants. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
They don't think in terms of resigning. A puppet doesn't have the traits of resigning. He doesn't have it in him.
Not
Impossible.
at all. No.
Oh my gosh. GDP and growth. Djibouti's economy is service-orientated with a GDP of around $3.7 billion. It's small. Economic growth is driven by the port and logistics sectors, foreign military bases, and infrastructure projects. Yeah, port and logistics. The port of Djibouti is a key asset, serving as a major transit hub for the goods entering and leaving the Horn of Africa. You see, they're right there by the Horn.
Yeah.
Up there, close to the Middle East. That's Djibouti.
So they are just a service country. They provide things for other countries.
The country has invested heavily in modernization of its port facilities, foreign military bases.
Of course.
Foreign military bases.
Naturally. And
Foreign military bases.
the US is there.
I think so.
I do actually think so, yes.
Yes, of course. Hosting military bases for the US,
There we go.
France, Japan, and China
What do you have in that country
brings
then?
significant revenue and strategic importance.
So they are being spied on left and right.
They have put their hands up like this. They've put their hands up like this. The people of Djibouti. The fact that they have all these freaking military bases left, right, and center. They put their hands up like this.
They are really...
It's your land. We will do everything you want us to do. You understand? We will please make sure that we always safe. And they put it like this. Let me put this mic here. Please. They will speak in the walkie. Speak into the mic. Yes. Sir. Hello, sir. Yeah, sir. It's fine. You can come.
But how is it even possible to have that many military bases in one country?
I don't know.
They must have this country spoke.
Hosting military bases for the US, France, Japan, and China brings significant revenue and strategic importance. Do you remember the findings? Jeffrey Sachs. I think it's Jeffrey Sachs.
I don't know.
That particular individual, I think I should call him a professional. I don't remember his complete title, but he's into American politics and foreign politics and all that kind of stuff. Do you guys know Jeffrey Sachs? I think Catherine might know. They might know Jeffrey Sachs. Mohammed, good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Hey, man. How you doing, my bro?
Hi, Mohammed.
Oh, yeah. And Catherine, of course, said, of course, to the fact that we were saying thank you for still being here.
Oh,
yeah, we appreciate that. All our presidents are puppets, unfortunately. Yes,
yes,
they are.
Of course.
No jokes. Via the IMF. Yes, via the IMF. Djibouti is the only country that hosts permanent bases for France, China, and the USA that the last used to attack Somalia in 1992.
Wow.
You see, he even said that 8 minutes ago.
And we're reading about it.
Yes, Mohammed said that this Mohammed is the same Mohammed I asked to please send me a DM on Instagram, right?
Yes, that's the one.
Yes. Please send, bro. Oh, I'll check my DMs. You know, people be in my DMs too much. Yes. So he said it.
Yes.
He said it. before I got to that spot, that freaking Djibouti. Hosting military bases for US, France, Japan, and China, which brings significant revenue to its strategic importance.
What strategic importance?
The Horn of Africa.
Hey.
Investment, significant Chinese investment, they own it.
Yes.
Particularly in infrastructure projects like the Djibouti-Addis Ababa Railway has bolstered the economy.
Yes.
Understand?
I was thinking maybe roads.
You know, they're right next door to that Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Military presence, strategic location. Djibouti is positioned at the Bab el Mandab or whatever strait, a crucial checkpoint in global maritime trade, marks it a strategic hub. Okay. The presence of multiple foreign military bases enhances Djibouti's international ties and security. Foreign military uniforms, huh?
Jeez.
Do you know what they're doing? And when they say these bases, you know, when a base is there, it's not just men, huh?
No.
You mustn't think that way.
No, it's not.
when a US base is there,
Yeah.
there's also females
Of course.
and men. They work in different departments.
They don't discriminate.
In that Djibouti, I can already see a situation where, why are you dating him? I can see, especially the US boys.
Oh, yes.
They're talking to those French boys. Hey, parlez français what? Don't call her anymore. You understand? Because there's no wars over there.
There's
nothing like that. So these boys are living there.
Yes.
So they just be like, don't call him anymore. Why are you calling that Chinese boy? Huh? Because they're all military boys.
Yes.
They're dating each other like this. They're not going to deal with the Djibouti people. And they don't want to deal with their own.
No, they're tired of their own.
Yeah, I don't want to take this back home.
Yes.
Let me deal with that China boy.
Yes, it takes something different.
Let me deal with Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry from France over there. That boy looks like Thierry Henry. See the US girls?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, the French girls want the American boys. The American girls want the French boys. China is just in between like this. Who else is there?
We'll take what we can get.
Japan what? My friend, please wait.
No, thank you.
It's crazy, yeah? Anyway, we're just having fun with it.
Catherine says, Jeffrey Sachs, it sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Mohammed is an American economic.
Yes, he's an American economic. He's very smart. Yes, thank you so much for bringing me back to the point before I got a little bit off the point or sidetracked. Jeffrey Sachs was the one who said, when an American US base is in a particular country, make no mistake, they control the political system of that country. From head to toe. Makes sense, huh?
It's possible even that the American people, they invited the rest to have their bases there.
It's possible, huh? But they control everything. Everything. That's so crazy to think, huh? And actually, how can that not be?
Yeah.
You are in a country where you know you have the biggest muscle, even if it's your country or not. Have you ever visited a house and you visited your friend or whatever, and you're in that house or wherever?
Yes.
Or even at a dinner, or even at a cookout. You walk in at a cookout, you're just the tallest person there, or you have the biggest muscle, you have feet, you're all this.
Yeah.
You're not scared of nobody.
No, you're standing tall.
You couldn't give a flying F. That's America. In some of these freaking African countries, when they have their own US base, they're just like, what?
They're all powerful.
Hey, we are what?
They're all powerful.
Yes, we are all powerful. We will blast you guys anytime. Anytime. If you guys, there's nothing we're fearing here. There's nothing, man. We have it all here. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So they control the political system of that freaking country. This freaking Megan Whitman in Kenya, the US ambassador to Kenya.
Yes.
She's the primary advisor, right?
Yes, man. She's in the
She's
ear
the main
of Ruto.
advisor of Ruto.
Yes.
Ruto, how can your advisor, your official advisor, be the American woman? Shouldn't it be a Kenyan maybe? Don't you think that this particular American advisor will advise you according to the interest of America?
Yeah, but that's who owns Kenya anyway.
It's crazy, huh?
Yes.
But they even put it online. Why would you even put it online? Why would you tell us that your advisor is an American person? Why would you do that? Anyway, yes, makes sense, Catherine. Djibouti maintains good relations with neighboring countries and plays a role in regional organizations like the African Union and the Intergovernmental Authority on Development.
Yes.
Yeah, they play what? Neighboring countries and the role in the regional organization like the African Union. The African Union, please, let's skip that.
They are nothingness.
Major events for Djibouti. So in 1977, independence. Djibouti getting independence from France. 1991. That is a very important year because in 1991, that's when I first went to South Africa.
Yes.
So when I was only so young, then that's when this happened. In 1991, civil war.
In Djibouti.
Yeah, a civil war broke out between the government and the Afar rebel group, Fraud, which ended in 2001 with a peace agreement.
10 years.
10 years civil war. They are beaten.
Oh.
They are like, they will never want to jeopardize that kind of time again.
Yeah.
So they needed to acquire all these freaking military bases to gain some form of revenue. It's only a population of 1 million people. Who are they?
1 billion people is so little. Where in the world do they have so little people?
Thank you, Amber. You want to read Mohammed?
I can't see Mohammed.
You can't see him? Mohammed is right here.
I can see you, but I can't see the comment you just wrote.
Gary Kiesinger said, being American enemy is dangerous, but being American friends is fatal. I think this one, we need to say it loud and clear for all the puppets to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fatal.
Look
Look at Ukraine. You want to be our friend?
That is a steadfast relationship that they are doing, huh?
They sacrificed that Ukraine, huh?
Yeah.
Because they have their own agenda with Russia. They sacrificed that Ukraine. Oh my goodness. Jeffrey Sachs says it. He says, hey, mainstream media is out here lying to you guys left, right, and center. Out on the field in the real world, Russia is destroying Ukraine like you wouldn't believe. Kyiv is unrecognizable. But you will never see those particular images out here. They're still out here talking a big game, this, that. But, you know, Russia's economy is booming. They ain't playing games, huh?
Yeah.
They are whipping the hell out of that country. That country is gone. You see that Ukraine is khalas. Maybe if the Orange Man comes up here and comes up with certain other deals to just end the war, because the Orange Man says, I just want people to stop dying.
Yes,
He comes up with something like that. Maybe perhaps then these people can start to rebuild themselves. But they must never try that shit to try to bring NATO over there, because the Russians will never have that. That's stupid. And what made them think that the Russians would agree to that?
No.
You want to bring your freaking NATO here, your weapons right next door?
No, thank you.
Yeah. What's up? You crazy or what? That day, I still remember.
Making sure that there's nothing that they can build on.
When was that again? It was 2021, right?
That it started.
Yeah, the war.
Yeah, I think so.
The
Yeah,
operation.
2021, yeah.
And I remember watching it like this. I was like, whoa, Putin just went in. He just went in.
Yeah, he said, enough. You people are just talking, saying NATO is coming.
That was crazy.
Yo. I was surprised actually, but it's like oh, it's okay. It's that thing happened between Russia and Ukraine.
That he went in like that.
That he went in like that.
Yeah. 2014 economic agreement with China. Djibouti marked the beginning of significant Chinese investment in infrastructure development. So they just went through a 10-year civil war. And then China saw an opportunity.
Yes.
China said they've been suffering for 10 years. We can come in there and invest and own it. We can own it outright. We can create roads and bridges and every freaking thing, ports. We can be in charge of that freaking region. China's been spreading, huh? China owns a lot of freaking roads in Africa, huh?
Yo, too many.
When I went to Sierra Leone, in Sierra Leone, you got to land in Freetown. So you land at the island. You land at the island, Lungi Airport. From there, you got to take a ferry. That's about 45 minutes long. Brings you into Freetown. When you get to Freetown, from there, you live your life. You go to the different embassies. That's where everything is. That's the downtown.
Yeah.
Bang, bang. If you want to go to the mines, you have to travel from Freetown to go north. You go to Kenema district. You go to Kono district. Kono, by the mines where we went and all that in Kenema.
Yeah.
That's where the movie Blood Diamond by Leonardo DiCaprio was filmed. Over there. Yes, but that road is like 7 hours drive.
Jeez.
That particular road, I remember, was built by the Chinese. And these you know, these salik, how do you call it, toll gates?
Toll gates, yeah?
Every freaking hour or every freaking half an hour, toll gate. Pay some money for the Chinese, huh? Pay some money.
Thank you for this road.
So the Chinese, I say, yes, I didn't know you Sierra Leonean people could build like this. It's the Chinese. Pay some money. So, man, how much money are we going to pay, man? We have to repay this road, huh?
Yes.
We have to pay it back to the China. Okay, pay more money. My friend, just take.
Every half an hour on a 7-hour drive. Jeez.
Yes, it's crazy over there. 2021 presidential election. President Ismail Omar Koluga won his 5th term amid allegations of electoral irregularities. Of course.
When is it not?
Economic diversity. Okay, so anyway, it's just a whole freaking... languages. French and Arabic are the official languages.
Arabic. Interesting.
Yeah, with Somali and Afar widely spoken. Religion, Islam is the dominant religion, with nearly the entire population being Muslim. In nearly the entire population of that 1 million people. Okay? It's only 1 million. Relax. Some Instagram people here have more followers than that. Huh? Djibouti, calm down. Don't talk too much. You just put all those bases there. Why are you putting all these freaking bases?
Yes.
Some of us are against the idea of having all these freaking military bases in the motherland. You, Djibouti, you come and put 4. Oh.
In a land so small. Like, where are your 1 million people living?
The thing is, they're so tiny. If they don't have those military bases, what's their fate?
Oh, true, yes.
Yes.
They can just be taken over at any
Somebody
time.
will come in there.
I feel like that land.
A rebel group can take that country.
Yes.
If you send M23, that's Djibouti's gone.
Oh my God.
At least let's have France and China and Japan and the US people here.
Yeah, that's what they say. It's for security reasons.
Like we said, we'll give it to you guys. You guys can stay here. We just want to live life. Understand? That's what happens over there. Oh my goodness. Where am I now? Okay, that's that. Religion, okay, yes. Urbanization. About 77% of the population lives in urban areas. With the capital Djibouti city being the largest urban center. Human rights, allegations of suppression of political dissent. Oh yeah, corruption. Concerns over corruption and governance issues, particularly related to foreign investment and infrastructure projects. Labor conditions, reports of poor labor conditions, especially in the construction sector dominated by foreign companies. That is Djibouti, that little country down there. So another country in Africa, they call it the Horn of Africa, that only got its independence in 1977. A population of only 1 million people. The dominated religion is Muslim. They speak a little bit of French and Arabic.
Yeah.
You know, they have freaking bases there, left, right, and center.
That is something quite interesting.
And the reason for that is to get some sort of money. Otherwise, they'll be swallowed up by neighboring countries. Yes. I'm definitely enjoying and getting educated all in one. Thank you, Amber. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Amber.
Appreciate you. Amber, as much as we love having you guys here, it has come to that time where we have to say goodnight.
Yes.
But you shall see us again.
Of course.
Yes. Perhaps tomorrow or the next day.
Yes.
Yes. Tomorrow is what? Saturday.
Tomorrow is Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah, I got some work during the day on the laptop. And then, we'll do another one tomorrow, man.
Yeah, tomorrow.
We'll be chilling out. This puppets, we have to keep going on with puppets. We can't stop. And plus, we enjoy talking about this.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. Where are you from, brother? I'm from Djibouti. Are you sure? Oh, Djibouti. Already you know in your head. You Djibouti people.
You just let everyone in.
Hey, you're actually you one in a million. Da, 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 da. Okay, Djibouti, what's up? You can sit with us. You can sit with us, Djibouti guy. He's one in a million.
Yes, that is true.
Yes, exactly. So that is... I'm concerned about the West possible interference in SA. Yes.
In SA elections.
South Africa, right?
Yes.
She's talking about the fact that Cyril Ramaphosa is close to those rich families like the Ruperts and the Oppenheimers in Western Cape that own De Beers, Kimberley Diamonds, a dynasty, a company that is been built, the brand that has existed for over a century.
Yes.
Those people were able to survive World War I, World War II. And that particular, the Oppenheimers, they sold 50 to 60% of its company to the freaking, their own funding company in America. And some of the shareholders in that particular company there in America, people like, what's his name? JP Morgan.
Oh, JP Morgan,
JP Morgan, very deep stuff. And there's a lady called Rebecca who lives in Washington and she studied somewhere there.
Astrophysics,
yeah, but she lives in Washington, D.C. She studied in Manhattan and all that kind of thing. She's the brainy of the Oppenheimers.
She's the brain. She's behind every business.
And the Oppenheimers, they got these skills through those Rothschilds people. You understand what I'm saying? Origins of the Oppenheimers is from the Dutch people.
Yes.
We're talking people who own these gold mines in South Africa, who support the DA, the Democratic Alliance in the Western Cape, who's now part of this government of national unity. Yeah. I'm also worried because they have a Western ideology, those people, capitalistic people. So
we are worried.
But we'll continue to zoom in on them. Yeah, we will go in on them because today they had the opening of the parliament. Today or yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yesterday was the opening of the parliament in South Africa. We just need to watch that completely and read more because there was some fireworks over there.
There was some action.
Well, thank you, and a good night to you. And Eritrea will be the next Eritrea. Yes, Eritrea also. Yes, Mohammed.
We'll get into that one too.
Yes, Eritrea tomorrow. Yes, Eritrea. That one is also another one. Okay, stay blessed, fam. Thank you so much, Catherine. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Davis sisters.
So, yes, the sisters are in the building.
Yes.
Oh, it's nice, huh?
Yeah.
It's nice to have sisters. Yeah, that's very cool. Thank you, guys. Much love. God bless. Stay real. Stay strong. Be you. Don't ever pretend. Yep.
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys.
Boom. Are you still there? Good night.